Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica, and today I have a quick repressing session for Franken Friday. Some of these just absolutely have to be done, so I figured what better time to do it than right here for a Franken Friday. So I have my Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder that I'm going to be working on. And if you watch some of my recent updates, you will notice that this just kind of separated from the side. So I'm going to go ahead and repress that so that it covers more of the pan, and hopefully it will adhere more to the pan. And then I have my Franken eyebrow shade. It is all on the edges now, so I want to press that out and make it a little bit easier to use. And then last but certainly not least, I have this shadow. It is called Pink Silver. It is from Coastal Scents. I use it as an eyeshadow, and I sometimes will use it as a face highlighter. So I would like to get that pressed into the center as well so I can use it as a highlighter again, because the way it is now, it doesn't pick up on my brush very well. All right, let's start with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder because that is the lightest. So that is what is going to be easier to start with. And if you hear that panting, it is not me, I promise. It is Greta in the background doing her very Greta-like thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this softened up with the alcohol so that it will not fly out in chunks all over the place, and we can get this done rather quickly. So hopefully that will do the trick. I'm just going to break this up and then move it all towards the center. Probably have to add a little bit more alcohol. Might as well go ahead and do that now. It's soaking in very quickly. So I'm going to break this up, move it to the center, and then I will press it out. Okay, I think that is going to do the trick. It is looking relatively even though it doesn't fill out the whole pan. I think that looks pretty good, and it should be easy to use. I just hope now it won't crumble out of here, and if it does, I guess we'll repress it and maybe add a little bit of a binder, but I think for right now, that's going to work for me. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I've made a little bit of a mess here, so I'm going to wipe that up real quick. I love these silicone mats. They're easy to wipe off with like a microfiber cloth with just a little bit of water. And let's get on to the next one. It is going to be the Pink Silver from Coastal Scents because it is a lighter color. So once again, I'm just going to add in a little bit of alcohol. Don't need a ton on this one. Just move that around. And we will pull it all the way from the sides. This one is going to be super quick. This one just does not want to stay on the pan. I'm just going to have to try my best with this one. It just wants to stick to the spatula and not stay in the pan. This one is fighting me. All right, let's see what I can do with this. I wouldn't say that it looks amazing, but at least it's towards the center. I don't think this one's going to last very long. I think it's going to be used up relatively quickly, and then I can get it moved out, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. All right, let me put this off to the side, and I will get the last one out. There it is, tiny but mighty. Let me put a little bit of alcohol in here. That should soak in really quickly. Let me wipe off my little spatula here, and we will go ahead and start moving this to the center. I'm going to use the other end because this is tiny. Might have put too much alcohol in, but we'll press it out, no big deal. We'll make it work. This little pan is so hard to hold on to. Just a little bit too much alcohol, but I think it will be just fine. When I have a little too much alcohol, what I will do is I will hold the fabric down on there and let it really saturate, because if I pull it off too soon, then it will pull a lot of the product up. So I just kind of hold it down and let the alcohol work its way through the fabric that I'm using, and then you have very little left on your cloth here. And it looks like it is just about done. I'm not going to press it too hard. Normally I would use something to press down in there, but there is so very little left that I don't think it's even worth it. So that is that. And again, this is another one that I don't have a ton left of, and I would love to get it used up very, very soon. I don't have any water on this anymore, so it's a little smeary, but it is done. And there it is. They don't look as good as new, but they look as good as they're going to look because they aren't new. So I am very happy with this repress. I hope you enjoyed it with me today, and I hope you consider repressing some of your stuff. Don't be afraid of it. It's really easy to do. If you have some products that could use a little attention, that you only have it on the edges and it's making it harder for you to use, and you're avoiding using them because you can't get enough on your brush, just try to, repress. Even if it's just one thing, just try your hand at it, because if you're not using your product anyway, what's it going to hurt to give it a try to repress it to make it so it's a lot more usable for you. All right, that is everything for this Franken Friday, or should I say a Repress Friday. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.